How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to my kitchen. And I have been really slacking on the content lately because I have been deep in Pokemon Legends since it came out. And today I'm chilling here with my goat, Bois the Heracross, who's carried me through the campaign and basically became my starter throughout the whole thing, absolutely slapping around every fight he was a part of. So when they announced a Mega Heracross card in Phantasmal Flames, you know that was the first thing I had to try. And the card they gave him is pretty solid. It's a 280 HP basic, which is a fantastic start, but it's got two pretty solid attacks. The first one hits for 100 plus whatever damage he took last turn, meaning if we manage to tank a big hit, we can dish out that big hit right back and then some. It's a fun attack, but admittedly something that a smart player can easily play around. Its second attack, however, won't be as easy for them. For 3 energy, we deal 170 damage flat and mill 2 cards, so immediately this excited me as I'm all about fun gimmicks. So while the obvious answer would be just to throw him into a Venusaur deck as a one-of, I rejected that idea and decided to make my goat the centerpiece. For this gimmick, I decided to pair it with Ludicolo, who says that if you have a Mega Grass Pokemon in play, you can heal 60 damage from it per turn, which will allow us to be tanking more hits more often. But I wasn't just satisfied with that. While we're playing Ludicolo, wouldn't it also make sense if we try to run it with the other one as well? This one says it can add 40 damage to all of our Pokemon, thus giving us a more biblically accurate Bois with 320 HP. But of course, I'm all about the overkill, so we do have Lively Stadium and Bravery Charm in here to give us a whopping 400 HP. Here's the deck list. It's a trolley build since most of our Pokemon in here will be big basics. We have Latias for free switch, Fez for draw support, and Teal Mask Ogerpon to accelerate energy onto the board. We run 3 Energy Switch in this deck so we can easily move it to our Mega Heracross in the early game to get him attacking as early as turn 1. Here, check out the screenshot of me milling 2 routes from a Guardy player on turn 1 going second. Tell me that's not the most beautiful thing you've seen, huh? So in addition to our massive health pool, I've also added in the new Jumbo Ice Cream. It says you can heal 80 damage from a Pokemon with 3 or more energy on it, which is absolutely cracked. When we're putting all of our chips into making this guy tank big hits, we're gonna want it. We got max Arven count in here too. Since we are a trolley build, we're going to be wanting to pull that in the early game whenever possible. A good amount of Pokemon search with 4 Nest Ball and 3 bug catching sets, and a solid amount of Pokemon recovery. Now the most unfortunate thing that happened in this set is that we also got a really powerful fire attacker in format that's looking like it could possibly have a place in this meta, Mega Charizard X. So we have also included one copy of Protective Goggles, which says your basic Pokemon has no weakness. Will it save us from a fire breather play? No, probably not. But it will at least give us some coverage into something like Ceruledge, who will really be struggling to get the one-shot on our big guy here. I think it's a ton of fun. I think it could definitely use some tweaking if you want to take this into a meta-happy local, but it'll do really well in the matchups like Grimmsnarl, Garchomp, and even Raging Bolt, I would say, could struggle to hit those big numbers enough to take the one-shot. We're talking 6 cards to knock out a fully kitted out Mega Heracross, and 8 for Goldango. We are really forcing those Oko decks to have it like that if they want a shot. But as always, I would never ask you to take my word for it. Let's go to the ladder and see how it does. Alrighty, welcome to Game 1, possibly Game 1, it could be Game 3 for all I know, because I had a couple matches already, but everyone seems to be conceding after like the first KO or 2, so I can't get a good match out of it. So we'll see. I'm not sure if I'm just like too early on in the ladder where everyone's just like, nah, I just want to get on to the next match. No one really cares about their elo. Okay, this is actually really good. We got... Can I put that down? Thank you. Alright. This is solid. Okay, we have this. Nice. Alright. So before I choose my Lotads, let me just see what I have access to. I do have access to both. I got access to the Lombre, so I can do both. We can hit you. We have no other Ogerpons, just the one. Okay. That's gonna be annoying. Alright, well, we'll do it. Well, Teal Dance. We have Lively Stadium for next turn. Alright. Okay. So next turn, I think we go Arven. We get ourselves our Energy Switch. We're going to switch into this guy and start hitting 170s. If he doesn't move that Monkey Dory, we got a free KO. Regardless, we're going to start milling really early. Okay, so he doesn't intend to keep that in the active. We have the Lizard Determination, we have the Air Balloon in the active. What does he end up putting up here? Then what? Then what? Who do you leave in the active? Because any one of these three, I'm killing. All right. We have no use for the Artisan right now, so we'll just go ahead and do that. We're just gonna go ahead and Arven, grab us this. Grab us this. Let's retreat into the Heracross. Got to attach to the active. Energy Switch. Give him that. Slap on that. We're already at 360 HP, and we're milling on turn 2. That's what we like. Hey, got a Crispin. Alright, take a prize. Alright, we have a Ludicolo. We just need a Rare Candy or a Lombre or something. Alright. What's your play? What's your play? I still don't really know what this is yet. Maybe I can get a context clue from this. There's so many decks that play fighting energy nowadays. I mean, it very well could be Vengeful Punch. Okay, now I definitely don't know what this is. Calamitous Snowy Mountain. Alright, so you want damage on yourself. I don't know. I'm thrown off. I'm thrown off. Maybe if he did his actions a little bit faster, I might have a better idea. My attention span's not great enough to realize what he's doing here. Alright, we got the secret box. What are we dropping? Oh, it's Blood Moon. Okay. This is the Danklin 60. I've heard good things about it. Definitely something up my alley that I would try. If not for the fact that everyone else has already covered it. Not trying to be one of those. Trying to do my own thing, you know? I don't want to make the 80th video on Blood Moon Ursaluna after Tim Danklin did his. I want to be the first one to do Mega Heracross. You know what I mean? Alright. So with this, you should be able to get the Blood Moon, yep. It's a good thing that's weak to grass. Yeah, so he hits himself for 40. His damage isn't affected by his own. It's affected by mine. So as long as I have no damage counters, that thing's not taking me out. Okay, so he does Adrena Brain, move some damage onto me. This will give him 90 more damage on that. Puts him at 190 in total. Still not taking KO yet. That's alright. Okay, he does lose his energy to make that happen. This is alright, because we're still able to just Mountain Ram for 170. Mill 2 more cards. Okay. 20 damage. Okay. Nothing to do but Iono. Okay. We got Candy. We can go ahead and hit this and hit another charm. Yeah, why not? Let's get this one. We definitely want to be healing off some of what we got. we just mountain ramming for 340 damage. Discard the next two, a Fighting Gong and a Fighting Energy. Pretty nice. Alright, well there's one of our Teal masks. We needed him earlier. Puts up the Soul Rock. I'm sure that also wasn't ideal. Alright, so he's got a lot in the discard now. He needs like Night Stretchers, he needs a whole lot now. Gonna be honest, I have not seen the full 60 for this. I've seen people trying to cover it. But I don't really know what we're dealing with here. Alright, Energy Retrieval. Okay, so he can get another attack off. He'll just need, I don't know. He'll need a counter gain or oh wait, a switch. He still needs some stuff to happen. Yep, Fighting Gong, okay. Gets you your third energy, but do you have the attack? He already used his air balloon. I don't know if they run a second one, but moving this guy is going to be a problem. I would think this deck would run Latias, wouldn't it? Oh, no, Crispin. That'll do it. That'll do it. Okay. Yeah, stick that one on. Oh, wait. Oh no, he could do that. He could do that. Yep, attach that. Attach the dark that you just pulled. And you're good. Yeah, Calamitous Snowy Mountain, blah blah blah. Go ahead, you do your attack. Mad Bite. 580 damage. That's a lot. It's a lot. Okay. Let's put Latias up in the active. I think I would rather Iono here. Okay. Let me bug catching first, see if I can pull the Heracross off of that. I do. Alright, anything I can do with this? Alright, can I Teal Dance? I still need some stuff to go right. Okay, whatever. Okay, I do hit that. We'll go Excited Heal. Let's take it off of you, because I don't want him to be able to knock you out. Do I just leave the Latias? Maybe we just leave the Latias in the active, right? Because he resists. There's a chance. Yeah, let's try it. Let's see what happens. It resists fighting, so let's see. We got 2 dark energies on... Well, one of the discard, one on the board. Oopa EX. Okay. Okay. That one does damage based on the number of energy on my side, I believe. Okay, we have Petch. What dark types do you play? Probably like Yveltal or something. Bite does 70 damage. We're okay with that. Okay, we'll go ahead and retreat. Get you back up front. Hit you with that. I think I definitely also want to get a little bit more draw support in here. Got a Lively Stadium. We can definitely Excited Heal. We want to keep as much damage off of him as possible. Go ahead and Arven. Okay, interesting. The other Ludicolo's in there too. Okay. We're not gonna do the most. We're just gonna hit for 200. Take that out. There's the E-switch. That's what I was looking for. Gonna be honest, I don't remember if I saw one with the Arven. That's what I intended to grab with the Arven, but I completely forgot. Forgot to check. But that's fine. That's fine, because we're doing okay. What do we have? Night Stretcher and Vengeful Punch. It's a lot of energy in discard. He may not be able to come back from this. But we'll see. We'll see. Because to power up one of these, you need 2 energies in hand, a counter gain, attachment for turn on dark energy. He's not going to be able to do nearly enough damage to make anything good happen here. He played a supporter for turn. But he don't got a boss. Could have a counter catcher. But again, we're asking him to have a lot here. Okay. We got us a Blood Moon. He needs 2 energies to be able to do his thing. Oh, sorry. I'm here talking about Counter Catcher. I'm not realizing that we both have 3 prizes. That's not even an option either. Whatever happens, he is hitting the active. Okay, have I played any bosses yet? No, I just never see them. Oh, hey, what do you know? that. Let's see, 200 damage. I think I do want to take that KO. Let's go ahead and heal 40 off of you. Yep, I definitely do want that KO. Let's go ahead and boss the monkey. That's where his big KOs could come from. If we can reduce the odds of that, that would be wonderful. Energy Switch and Arven is gone. Alright, solid. Alright, the Fez comes in. 3 more cards. Can you work with that? The Calamitous Snowy Mountain comes back in, but I really don't need any more energy attachments than this. I think I'm good after this, because this Ogerpon can take out anything in follow-up. Though, to be fair, if he does take out my Mega Heracross, that's just game. But we'll see. We'll see what he can do. Fighting Gong gets you a new Lunatone. You don't have any more Blood Moons in deck, I don't think. Otherwise, you would have played it already. You would have Fighting Gong for that, I would think. Penny. Gets rid of the Soul Rock. Okay. Let's give that the Air Balloon. Yeah, let's just Lilies. Let's see if we can get the other guy. We did not get the other guy. Okay. Then, do I just go in with the Teal Mask? Let the Teal Mask take the hit? Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's give this to the Teal Mask. Let him take the 40 damage from the Vengeful Punch, so that if he were to come back in with a Blood Moon or something like that, he takes 2 prizes and we'll be alright. Yeah, so he'll come in, he'll take this KO for 240 damage. And then I'm gonna Iono us both down to 1. Okay. Boss. No, he wants something else. He wants the Fez. Alright, both of these are weak to fighting, so there is a world where I can take out that Fez, but I need 3 more energy on this Ogerpon. I don't know if that happens this turn. What do I got? 2 energy in here. takes the Blood Moon KO. Let's put you up to the front right now. We'll figure out what to do later. Hey, we got the other one. Okay, let's go ahead and heal this guy. We can stretch her back to Fez. Okay, why don't we play this? Fail. Play this. Fail. Play this. And then we just Iono both players down to 1 card. Let's get you back in the front. Flip the script. Got bug catching. We can Teal dance. Ooh, that did just put me in KO range if he does happen to have a boss. Hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully that 1 card there is not a boss. Cypher Maniac is a good discard. Alright, if one of these 2 cards is a boss, we just lose. Actually, no, he can't attack this turn. Are we good? That 1 card is Lily's Determination, are you kidding me? Alright, now at this point, bro's just cooked, right? Right? He doesn't have a counter. Actually, the counter catcher wouldn't help you either. What do we got? What do we got? Do we see the concede here? There was a world where he would have been able to. He doesn't want to lose this turn, so he's giving me the Fez. What else can I do? I used both of my stretchers already, so I can't get those back. I think I have only 1 more energy in deck, so I think at this point it could Arven, potentially, to get me a Super Rod to get those 2 energies back in deck. Nope, that'll do it. We take the KO, 170 damage, and we go home. GG. There's my last Ogerpon. Let's go. Alrighty, y'all, we just took a dub against a Tim Danklin Blood Moon list. So that's cool, glad to see that. And now we're going up against somebody with a Mega Charizard coin, which does not bode well for us. But we're gonna try anyway. Again, we have to go first. I don't like going first with this deck. This is very much built into going second. And we never seem to get our... we never seem to get a playoff without a mulligan. We play a decent amount of basics in here. Alright. Alright, we got the Fez open. My turn. Okay. Let's go ahead and start with the Teal dance. We'll take Ultra Ball, we'll drop you. And we'll drop you. We'll drop you. I want to get some stuff rolling pretty early. Let's go ahead and get our first Lotad. What do we have as far as that goes? We have the Lombre. We have the Rare Candy too. Okay. That's fine. End turn. We got the Dawn already. Full art. What are we getting? This will tell us all we need to know. Alright, first deck check. Alright, Fan Rotom, I saw, yeah, that was a Mega Charizard, I'm pretty sure. Is that the Dunsparce Mega Charizard build? Alright, Fan Call. Getting our Dunsparces in play. And a Pidgey. Okay, and a Fire Energy on the active. Got it. Okay, just to retreat it. Into the Fan Rotom. Understandable, you're okay with me taking that out. Because me taking that out means that you just get a Fezandipiti playoff. So then, I think I do want to Iono now, actually, because he does have a good bit in his hand. I can cut that down just by a little bit. You know, there you go. Because I was going to Arven for the Precious Trolley, so that works. Make it Lively. Slap it on there. Let's Trolley. Get us that, get us that, get us that. Get us another one of those. Solid. Alright, and we smack for 120. Take this KO. That's fine. His Fez can grab him a couple of cards. I'm not too worried about that. Going ahead in the prize race is equally as important for me. Okay, so now he's up to 10 cards. So there's a good chance he can get a little bit going with that. I haven't seen what his main thing is yet. I did see. I'm pretty sure I saw a Mega Charizard. Now he can get his Charmanders rolling. There it is, okay. Then Dusknoir too. He's fitting a lot in here. There's a lot in this. You got a Dusknoir line, you got Charizard, you got Dunsparce, you got Pidgeot. That's a lot. That's a lot. I kind of wish I had more boss in here. Okay, let's give you that. I think we go Lilies. I definitely wish we had more boss in here. I'm okay with hitting this right now. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll go 120. Take that out. Guys, we'll do a little bit more shenanigans. That's okay. We're up 2 prizes already. We do need the goggles, though. Because I don't see an Oricorio in here. So if he is going Mega Charizard, then he needs a little bit more to happen. Decent chance he is able to take a KO this turn. That's okay, because we have Fez. No, it's fine. Okay. Yo, what is with my opponents taking forever to make actions? I swear, this was intended to be like a 1-hour recording session. This has been more than 2 hours now, and I think I have 2 usable games. I swear, these kids nowadays are so inconsiderate to us content creators. It's possible we may have a disconnect. A rage quit, perhaps. Look, man, it's not my fault you said to overcrowd your deck with too many lines. I didn't do this to you. Yeah, he's definitely quit. Alright, well, we're taking this W. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna mill you while I'm at it. 'Cause I don't respect you, Mr. Dorth Knight. Yeah, eat it. I'll take your Hildas and your Buddy Poffins. Alright, I'm not gonna make y'all sit through this. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip to game 3. Alright, time for game 3, hopefully, because there have been now 2 games in between that last one and this one, where I have tried to get into a match. The first guy was AFK, decided to hit play, and then decided to walk away from their keyboard or something. I'm not really sure. And then the second person decided to also concede after they placed an energy on the wrong thing, like on turn 2. They were doing fine, right? They were actually in a good shape to be able to beat me, but they placed an energy on the wrong thing and then they conceded. So people are conceding over nothing. It's really driving me crazy. At least the second person had the decency to actually be at their keyboard. I don't know. I'm getting ready to crash out. It's been way too long. I've been recording for almost 3 hours now, and I have 2 usable games. And the second game that I'm considering to be usable is only usable because the person stuck around for 3 turns. So I'm not having a good time. Alright, Let's go Mega Heracross. Let's give you this. Let's give you this. Let's Lily's Determination. Okay. We have Ogerpon. Teal Dance. Got a Bravery Charm, and I think we just retreat. Pass. It's looking like an end Zoroark. We can definitely work with this. So, the Reshiram deals damage based on the amount of damage I leave on the active, or on the ends Pokemon, right? So if I hit Fez, not a big deal. All we're worried about is damage on these guys. We want to be able to, we want to be one-shotting these guys. We don't want to leave any damage on them. So, this is going to be the play, the second attack. Mountain Ramming. We're going to Juggernaut Horn only if he hits us first. Yveltal comes up to the front. This is about to be annoying, I can feel it. Oh no, he just leaves it up there. Okay. Alright, Precious Trolley. We can get a second one of these, another one of these, one of these. We'll worry about the Fez later. Look at these three. Lively Stadium, okay. No, if I play that, then I don't get the KO. I think what I do... Yeah, I know. Alright. Here, let's do that. That might be a panic play. We're alright. Okay, we have that. Yeah, we're okay with that. We're gonna retreat. Get the Teal Mask, and then take this KO. Okay, he's gonna counter catch or something up with the Latias. Okay, we're about to get Yveltal again. Okay. Iono. Is this something I can use? Not really. So this is like a really control version of this deck. We got the Watchtower to shut down all the nonsense. We got the Yveltal. I'm sure it runs a corner pawn. he gets his second attachment on board, he does have KO on this Latias, which could be what he's doing. He could be going the aggro route. Kind of hoping that it's not the control route. But we'll see. Alright, just brings up a Zorua. Okay. Decides not to KO this turn. So we have plays. We have plays. I think I definitely put you back in the active. Let's see what we get off that. Alright. Let me energy switch that off. I think I go for the mill. Let's Lilies. Get us a couple new cards. Alright, we have the boss for next turn now. We could also do this. Do I want more HP or more? Yeah, let's hit that. Let's hit that. Let's take the healing. We now have 2 bosses in hand. Alright, so let's do 340 damage. And we will take the KO. Mill 2 cards. Monkey Dory and a Buddy Buddy. Those are decent. Decent. Definitely want less Monkey Dories in play. He has a Monkey Dory anyway. That is not fantastic. Though, not really a problem, so. We're alright. We're alright. We have bosses in hand, so we can start doing some shenanigans. Start taking 2 prizes here, 2 prizes here. As long as we don't get Iono for the rest of the game, we actually have game here. Okay, Nest Ball gets dropped. He's dropping a lot of resources. Anything? Got no more buddy buddies. That's whatever. All right, Fez gets him 10 cards. Got 17 left in deck. Okay, he can attack. He can attack. He's doing 210. Yeah, we're not worried about no 210 damage. We're fine. Alright, go ahead. Take your hit. Do your thing. Nope, counter catcher. What do you want? The Ogerpon. Understandable. Yeah, they never try to hit the Heracross if they can avoid it. They know. They know. Night Joker comes in. He's going to copy his own attack here. The Virtuous Flame for 170. Boosted by the thing. Gets him to 10. And he takes that KO. Okay. Alright, we promote our big guy. Alright, so we Super Rod back in. We definitely Super Rod. 3 energies. Send that. Go ahead and put that down. We'll go ahead and just Mountain Ramming for 340 damage and mill 2 more cards. Ugh, this guy's all in on the control. Alright. Okay, that does change things a little bit. Hero's Cape. Okay. Well, if he does manage to attack, it's gonna have to be... Well, he's gonna have to boss something up again. And we'll see, we'll see. We'll see if he can even attack. Okay. The ends PP up should do it. Gets him one. And in 13 card hand, he should have another one. But he's gonna do, what, 170, I guess? Copying the Virtuous Flame gets him 170, yeah. Oh, he's gonna go for that. Can he do it, though? I don't think he does. I think he, what, gets 240? It's 60 times the amount of prizes I've taken. He's gonna do 240 with this. He's gonna miss KO. Unless he's got another counter catcher. Does he have a counter catcher? We are about to find out. I think regardless of what happens, I'm going to make this a last game. I might even splice in my supercut of me just crashing out on different people. Because it's happened like 3 or 4 times in this recording session where, like, it's so frustrating, man. Like, to see people just back out of their matches instead of conceding like a normal person. Okay, chooses not to go for it. We're gonna go ahead and... I'm gonna put up the Lively Stadium. You do have an energy. I'm gonna Night Stretcher for it. Just to give us one more card. Okay, Arven is a card. But I think I'm gonna boss the restaurant. We'll take that out. Discard, yes. We got our Lilies and we got our Super Rod out of that. Jumbo Ice Cream, alright. Yeah, in this matchup, we really want to leave as little damage as possible on the board. Because Reshiram can take advantage of that. It would have been fine to do it on the Fez, but I would rather leave us at one prize remaining so that we can take out this Monkey Door next turn, if we need to. Okay, we got the Air Balloon, we got the Zoroark. It's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot. Okay, bumped it, got Artisan. He's still 30 damage short. Okay, we get Iono to 1. Did that do it? Did you get what you needed for the extra 30 damage? You got what you needed for 10 damage. The smart play would be to not attack here. I can't take KO on this next turn. Ionoing me out of that boss feels pretty bad. Yeah, there you go. That's the play. Let's see what we can get off of this. Lively Stadium, that helps. Let's heal that 10 damage off. And then let's Iono again. Conceded, let's go. Alright, I am ending this recording session. That is it, that's all you get from me. I don't want to be here anymore. Yeah, that had to be one of the most unpleasant recording sessions I've ever been a part of. So if I get anyone in the comments saying they'd like to see me not cherry pick all the matchups where I win and cut out the meta matchups, you can bite me, because it took me 3 hours just to get those 3 usable games, let alone ones where I take down meta matchups only. But if you like what you saw and want to see more Phantasmal Flames Rogue decks, let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to oblige. Reminder that we got our starter cook-off happening next weekend on the 22nd. Hop in our Discord, linked in the description for more information on that. I am now on the road to 3,000 subs, so if you enjoyed, maybe hit me with a sub. But regardless, you've been awesome, and I'll see you next time.